FLO, baby. Come on. No. You know, I got this addiction, and I just can't help myself. I'm so addicted beyond description. I believe in Jesus. I believe in His word. Said I believe in miracles. I believe in God. I believe He gave His only Son to die on the cross of Calvary to give me salvation. Tell me, do you believe in the blood of the Lamb? Tell me, do you believe in the Rock of Ages? Oh yes, I'm down to be born again. I'm a planted, I'm a swing it. I'm addicted to Him. Say I'm addicted to praise. Oh yes, I am. Yes, I'm addicted to worship. Oh yes, I am. I'm addicted to the Father. I'ma give Him all the praise and glory. It is up to me. Are you addicted? Oh yes, I am. Sing it loud if you believe it. Oh yes, I am. Yes, I'm addicted to the Father. Oh yes, I'ma give Him all the praise He deserves. Yeah. He's the breath of life. He's the lifter of my head. He's my shield and fortress. He is my exercise. He's the lover of my soul, crown of my salvation. In Him I live and have my very being. I was made to glorify His name. I was made to testify. But I was created for His pleasure. I'm so addicted to His love. He makes me wanna sing like God. Said I'm addicted to praise. Oh yes, I am. I'm so addicted to worship. Oh yes, I am. Yes, I'm addicted to my Father above. Oh yes, said I'll give Him all the praise and glory He deserves. I'm so addicted. Oh yes, I am. I'm so addicted to worship. Oh yes, I am. I'm so addicted to the Father above. Oh yes, I'm gonna give Him all the praise and the glory He deserves. Hey, right about now, we're gonna make some proclamations. It's very easy. All you gotta do is sing what I sing. You ready? Oh yes. I'm addicted to J.E. Yes, you will. Shout it, Jesus. Say J.E. Yes, you will. Sing it louder, Jesus. Say yes, I'm saved by the blood of the Lamb. Oh yes, I'm saved by the blood of the Lamb. I'm saved by the Lion of the tribe of Judah. I'm saved by the blood of the Lamb. I'm filled with the Holy Ghost. Yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I am. I got Holy Ghost Spirit Slugger. I got Holy Ghost Spirit Slugger. That's why I'm addicted to praise. Oh yes, I am. I'm so addicted to worship. Oh yes, I am. Said I'ma give Him all the praise and glory.
Wow. All right. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening. Good afternoon. The time is 12:21. I'm not sure if you can hear me properly. If you're able to hear me properly, let me know you're hearing me clearly. I'm not sure if the audio is good. I believe the video is better now. But I want to know if the audio is clear. All right. If you're able to hear me, let me know. Give me that feedback real quick. If you're able to hear me right now, please give me that feedback real quick so I can. Are you able to hear me? I'm talking about clean audio. I'm talking about very clean audio. I know the video is better now, but the audio. Okay. I want somebody to give me that feedback real quick as we enter into the program. Give me. Oh, you can hear me very clearly. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. I can spot a lot of people out there by the grace of God. I can spot. Let me give you guys a song.
Hallelujah. Amen. Can you please join me to praise the Lord?
You're ready.
Let us join you to praise the Lord.
Oh, He has done so marvelously in my life.
I know.
Just to say thank you, Baba. Hallelujah.
Give it up. Give it
Amen.
up. As we're waiting for more people to connect, let's enjoy this music.
Ẹ ṣọ̀dà o, bẹ́ẹ̀niyàn ti pọ̀ tó nílé ayé, ẹ rántí
mi.
Ẹ ṣé o,
Ẹ ṣé
o,
ẹ ṣọ̀dà o.
bẹ́ẹ̀niyàn ti pọ̀ tó nílé ayé, ẹ rántí mi. Ẹ ṣé Elédùmarè ọba ṣèkan mákù, akọ̀mátìkà lẹ́yìn aláàánú jùlọ. Mo dúpẹ́ pé mo rí oore ọ̀fẹ́ àti àánú gbà lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ o. Àní bẹ́ẹ̀niyàn ti pọ̀ tó nílé ayé, bẹ́ẹ̀niyàn ti pọ̀ tó nílé ayé o, bẹ́ẹ̀niyàn ti pọ̀ tó nílé ayé, níṣẹ́ lẹ̀ ń rántí mi ní ìgbà gbogbo. Ẹ ṣé o, ẹ ṣọ̀dà yìí o, ẹ ṣọ̀dà yìí dúpẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀niyàn ti pọ̀ tó nílé ayé.
Now the video is gone again. The video is gone again. I don't know what to do. I don't know exactly what to do right now. For real. I don't know.
Ìpè tó pé mi, ìpè ọlá ni, ìyìn Jésù lógo. Ìyìn Jésù lógo. Ìyìn Jésù lógo. Ìpè tó pé mi, ìpè ọlá ni, ìyìn Jésù lógo. Ó rọwọ́ rẹ̀ láyé mi, orógùn rẹ̀ láyé mi. Láti ìgbà tó ti pé mi létí mọ̀ mi tó tún ṣe mí lógo. Mo rọ̀wọ́ rẹ̀ láyé mi. Èmá yín bàbá o.
Ọwọ́ rẹ̀ bá ẹ̀yin Jésù lógo.
Ẹ̀yin Jésù mi lógo.
Ìpè tó pé mi, ìpè ọlá ni.
Jésù lógo. Ọpẹ́ yẹ o. Bàbá. Ọpẹ́ yẹ o. Ọpẹ́ yẹ o.
Bàbá.
Ọpẹ́ ló máa jẹ o. Elédùmarè aṣọre kárí ayé. Ó ṣoore fọ́ba
Ó tún ṣe ti
ìjòyè lọ́tọ̀. Kò má gbàgbé ní ọmọ rẹ̀ rárá. Ọpẹ́ yẹ o. Bàbá.
The video is blurry. The video is blurry. I'm not sure why this is. I'm not sure what is going on. The video is blurry. But as you're coming in, I want you guys to go ahead and share the video on your page. We can manage the video like this for today, and I'm gonna see if I can get the internet provider to come over and check it out. Maybe they're going to be able to figure out what exactly is wrong with the video. The internet, sorry.
I am very, very grateful.
Oh.
For all you have done for me. Oh Lord, I am very, very grateful now. And I'm saying thank you. Thank you, my Lord. Lord, I am very, very grateful. For all you have done for me. Oh Lord, I am very, very grateful. And I'm saying thank you, Jesus. Jehovah Jireh, I am very, very grateful for your love and protection. You gave me peace, you gave me joy, Papa, and I'm saying thank you, Jesus. Thank you, my Lord. I am very, very grateful, Lord, for all you have done in my life, Papa. I am very, very grateful, and I'm saying thank you, Jesus. Sorry,
all right, let's bring it down. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for connecting on the show. This afternoon is 27. And I want to quickly just let you guys know that, see, the reason I'm coming back online for this part 2 is to create a kind of a opportunity for people who would love to call, because I want people to be able to make a phone call into the studio. Let us discuss this issue. Some people are against it. They don't believe in it. They believe no. I can't allow myself to die in America. I have to relocate to Africa. I have to go back to Nigeria. And like I said in the morning, that video is going crazy right now. Like I said in the morning, oh man, this video is bad. I'm not feeling it. Come on. I'm not feeling this, man. I'm not feeling this. I don't know what's wrong with this video thing. I've done everything possible. Everything possible. Thank you so much, my God Almighty, for the gift of life and all the good things of life. I'm not feeling this stuff right now, man. Not feeling it. Got over 203 people watching right now. What do you want me to do? What exactly do you want me to do right now? Because, see, I got some stuff in me that I want to bring out. But the video is not letting me bring this stuff out, okay? My plan is to allow people to call in, say your mind, and stuff. But just looking at this right now is not making me feel anything. I'm not feeling nothing. Come on.
Ọba ìyanu tó wà mí rí, Ọlágógó kiri ayé ká, n ó fífẹ́ atóbi jùmọ̀ Olúwa ọpẹ́ jùmọ̀, n ó re ọ̀fẹ́ tó fi hàn mí, ọwọ́ bí.
Well, looking at what's going on right now, you will believe with me that there are so many of us Nigerians. I'm gonna use Nigerians as a case study. It's not because we only have Nigerians online. We have a lot of Caribbean people online. We have a lot of Jamaican people online. A lot of Ghanaians online, South Africans online right now, and they're going to watch the video right later. So the reason I'm coming back right now is not because I want to repeat myself. It's not because I just love to repeat myself. It's just because I want to give people opportunity to say their own part of it. So I want you to be able to say your part. I really don't want to just say my part, and then everybody will just go home and say, the lion has spoken. Okay? That's not the way, that's not the way it's going to work. It's possible for me to be able to learn from you. Or maybe what I'm not seeing, probably you are seeing what I'm not seeing. Maybe I'm only looking at one part. And you are looking at the other part of it. Maybe there are other things I'm not putting into consideration that you are actually going to make me to see. And that's the reason I'm coming online for this second part, to be able to allow people who are against it, who disagreed with what I said in the morning, to have this opportunity to be able to say their own mind. All right? Now I'm going to lay a foundation real quick. And the foundation is this. What is going on right now is not a fight between being a Nigerian or being an American. What we're talking about is not a kind of boasting that we are American citizens. That's not going to help nobody. You boasting and say I'm an American citizen don't help nobody. That's not what we're talking about. We are not talking about people in Nigeria are not making it, or people in America are the one making it. That's not what we're talking about. I want everybody to listen carefully, so that you will be able to understand. So you'll be able to understand exactly where I'm going. It's not about Nigeria is not good. Actually, Nigeria is not good. It's not. But it's not about you comparing America with Nigeria, or comparing Nigeria with America, or comparing with Ghana, with the UK, or comparing with Canada. That's not where we're going. What am I saying? What is Pastor Zola trying to say is that you have put yourself into a situation right now. And that situation will influence, or maybe will determine how you live your life. Your life will be lived based on how the choice that you made, or the choices you made. It's not about comparing. It's not about Nigeria is good, America is good. I know a lot of people who left, a lot of Americans, white Americans, that left Nigeria to go to, that left America to go to Nigeria. They live the rest of their life in Nigeria. They only come to America to visit. Now, what will you call their home? Or where will you call their home? They spend 10 years in Nigeria straight, but they only come to America to spend 2 weeks. Those guys, it doesn't matter if they're white or they're green, their home is Nigeria. That's where they live. That's where they make their money. It's Nigeria. If that kind of a guy who is an American guy, a white American, a Caucasian, now come back to America and build a mansion here, and then lock it up, and then go back to Nigeria and live there, and only come to America only 2 weeks out of 5 years. The guy needs to go and do brain test, because it doesn't worth it for him to build a house in America, and he's living 10 years of his life in Nigeria because he's an expatriate. He's in Nigeria working for the oil company. He's in Nigeria working for one particular company, maybe FedEx or maybe Amazon or whatsoever. He is based in Nigeria. His wife moved with him. His children moved with him. They are all living in Nigeria. They go to international school. The children are going to international school in Nigeria or in Abuja, wherever they live. The children are with him. And you'll be very surprised that those kids will speak pidgin English. The American kids, they will speak pidgin English. Some of them will speak Yoruba. At the end of the day, that's their country. That's where they live. That's where they go to school. That's where the mother and the father, that's where they're making money. Coming to America to do the mansion and then lock it up and then go back to Nigeria means that they have mental problem. And that is what I'm trying to bring to you guys. It's not about comparing Nigeria is better or America is bad or America is good, Nigeria is not good, or Adekode, you have been to America now, you don't want to come back to Nigeria. That is not what I'm saying. That's not my point. My point is far, far different from what you're thinking. Maybe your brain. You see, somebody told me one time, he said, for a Nigerian to interpret things, it takes a long time. That our brain is so slow in calculating. You don't calculate things fast, very fast. You calculate, you're very slow in reasoning. Very, very slow. You have to exercise your brain to start getting things like very fast. Very fast. I understand. Don't think one-sided. Always when you put stuff on the table, think 2 ways, 3 ways, 4 ways, 10,000 ways. This must be what is still going on. This must be what is going on. Don't be one-sided. And don't believe that this is this is the only thing that this is what he's saying. Now, the person who told me that stuff is a lawyer. He said, listen, Nigerians, that our rate of interpreting stuff is so slow. It can take a Nigerian man 10 years to understand what A is about. Until that Nigerian man will fall into pits. Until that Nigerian man will learn from experience. That's when you will say,
Listen, I could have listened at that time, but Nigerians will always want to fall into the pit before they will come outside. Before they come outside and say, I have learned my lesson. Why can't you learn your lesson right now before you fall into the pit? Before you fall into the pit, it is not you use your brain. Think. Be a deep thinker. Don't be a thinker or a shallow thinker that thinks on the surface. You will not make it. No matter how you try, you can't make it when you have shallow mind. We have very shallow mind. We always think that, he's saying Nigeria is not good. He's saying America is the best. He's saying, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not talking about Nigeria, America. I'm talking about you. Because you have positioned yourself in a different environment, and the environment where you are is going to affect what goes on around you. It's going to affect your judgment. It's going to affect everything that is around you. Your decision will be affected by the new life you live in. What is he saying? Oh, Pastor Shola is saying that you left Nigeria to come to America. To come to America. All right. Now, coming to America, you brought your wife, or maybe you got married here. Good. All right. Now, you're having children. Now you got to think. What am I supposed to think about? Okay, now you have kids. You have a wife who's gone to school to study nursing. She's now registered nurse. Registered nurse. All right. Good. Fantastic. Now you yourself, you're going to school. You study medicine. You are now a medical doctor. Where? In America. All right. Very good. Nice and beautiful. We stay in America. We're living here. We have all kinds of stuff. Now, the kids are growing gradually. They're growing right here. Now, one thing I wanted to look at quickly is that those kids belong here. They belong here in America. They belong here. They are not going anywhere. They cannot follow you to Nigeria or to any part of Africa. They are not. This is where they belong. Always remember. Always think about it. You cannot force an American kid to go with you to Nigeria. They are not going. If you like, see, I don't agree. Say, I don't agree. You don't agree. But I'm just telling you the truth. These kids you have it, unless you don't have children. If you don't have any children, you want to relocate to Nigeria, good job, you can go. Or you want to abandon your children here and leave them with their mother and go, good job, you can do that. But these kids, don't let me lie to you. All of you that are disagreeing with me, call on my show, disagree that your children are going with you, and then we write your name down. And in another 10, 15 years, we come back and check your house and see where your children are. You're dreaming. You just dreaming. Open dreaming. You're having a dream. It's a nightmare. I saw myself in Nigeria with my children. Like, it can never happen. Never happen. I'm not going to lie to you. You're just dreaming. All right? So if you disagree all you like. But listen to me. The people that understand stuff will really get it. They will understand. These kids, they are not going with you nowhere. So you have to understand that because now I have children, my children are not going anywhere. They are not going anywhere. Who is this person called? Your children are proud of which route? Why do we always lie to ourselves? I'm going to shut this thing down. I'm actually not going to talk to Nigerians anymore. I'm going to shut this thing down because, see, these children are proud of your roots. Can you bring your own kids out? This Abi Bola, where do you live? Okay? Bring your children out. Let them come and tell me that, Pastor Shola, when I become a medical doctor, I want to go to Nigeria. I want to go back there and work and live there. Tell me. Evelyn, I want you to call on my show. Give me your mindset, your children. I want to know how old they are. I want to know what they're doing. I want to know where they are. And I want them to call on the show too. And then you will not tell me, are they going with you to Nigeria or not? If you decide to relocate, no. They're never going nowhere. You just give me. Those kids are not going anywhere with nobody. They're not. They're not going nowhere with anybody. I'm going to shut this down right now because I know Nigerians will never listen. Maybe when I come back again in another 10 years, all of you guys now that are actually saying I disagree will now come and say, oh, okay. I now understand. I now understand. You know, I know what you're saying now. Understand me? All right? So I'm going to open my telephone lines up. I want to hear from you. The phone number to call on the show is 405-550-5135. Prove me wrong. I want somebody to prove me wrong right here, real quick. I want somebody to prove me wrong. Hey, sorry. I want somebody to prove me wrong quickly. If you can't prove me wrong, the number to reach me in the studio is 405-550-5135. That's the telephone number in the studio to reach me in the studio right now. Let me type it out so you will see 405-550-5135. You're going to prove it to me. Your children are going to go. I want you to put your kids on the line. That's the telephone number scrolling at the bottom of the video. It's scrolling right there. It's scrolling right there at the bottom of the video. +1 405-550-5135. I want you to please go ahead and make that phone call right now. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Clement Tanko, my kids are proud Nigerians too. They are not ashamed to tell the white people about their roots. Who is telling you about somebody not? I am a Nigerian. I love being a Nigerian. I tell everybody I'm a Nigerian. I'm actually asking you, will your children be relocated to Nigeria? I'm not saying be proud of. I'm not saying be proud of. I'm asking you, will they relocate to Nigeria? That's what I'm asking you. The telephone number is open. Make that phone call right now. Let's pick this up. Hello?
Hello, Pastor Shola.
Hello, ma.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
My name is Omotunde Anjorin.
God bless you, ma.
You say, we Nigerians, we have the mentality in our head.
Yes.
Let me tell you, only say you are only when you take what is in this country,
yes,
nobody will even apart from the children,
yeah,
you two will not think of going back to Nigeria. only because Nigeria is still our home. We still have the love of Nigeria in our heart.
We do.
Yes. But when we get there, when we see what is happening over there,
yeah,
all what is in your brain is to come back here. Like me, I always said, home is home. Sometimes when I sit down and look what is going back, what is our home, I said, today, are you sure you want to live in that country again?
Okay.
Understand me? Because when I call back home, I see my daddy said I bought a diesel generator for 5,000.
Yes.
It does not last for 5 hours.
Yes.
You see, so you will think, am I going back home? Talk less of the children that enjoy the amenities here.
Yes.
Everything is okay here.
Yes.
They are enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
And you want them to go back to
my sister, are you listening to me? Do you know how many graduates in Nigeria that they are not able to find jobs?
I have a son back home.
All right, you will take your own children. You will force your children, okay, from here to go to Nigeria, and then they can't get a job.
I have a son back. I have a son back home.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? For the past 3.5 years that I've been here, or 4 years that I've been here,
yes,
I send money to him monthly.
Yes.
For feeding allowance.
I know. No, don't even say your son. Talk about so many people that are there right now that you still send money to.
I send money almost every month.
People just love to say nonsense. They just love to say nonsense.
Even now that the polo is out there, knock them down. I know how much I send back home to them for feeding. Talkless of me now going back home and still I know what is happening over there. You understand me?
Okay.
So You see some people that they are being brainwashed with all these mentality.
Yes.
In them. I have an uncle. I always tell you that, hey, not only you know what, that Nigerian mentality, you better drop it at the airport where you are coming from. I have the mentality of America here. So when I remember him, I always have said this uncle.
My sister, is he about making younger that you're American citizen?
That's not.
No! You're talking reality. It's not about your passport. It's not about your citizenship of America. It's just that it's totally different. Your life has changed. You lived in America for too long. This is where you can cope with your life.
I will put stuff in my freezer for almost 1 year. I still go back there. It's still intact. Can I do that in Nigeria? No. I can't do that.
Thank you, my sister, for calling. Let's allow other people to come over. Let's allow.
Thank you for all the job you're doing.
God bless you. Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
We love you and we always love you.
God bless you.
For who you are.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, the telephone number is open right now. I want somebody to call in. Prove to me your kids are going. Prove to me that you can survive Nigeria 2 weeks. I mean, more than. Okay, let me pick this call. Hello? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Can you please turn the computer you're using to listen to us off? We are hearing it at the background.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
This is Ashwaja Odeji calling from Houston, Texas.
God bless you, sir.
How are you, sir?
We are good.
I just want to put a little into what we are discussing about, right?
Go ahead.
To everybody that comes to America, we believe America is a better place to live, and going back here to Nigeria, you're just going to realize that a lot of things are going down there that is not supposed to be. But my whole point of view is this: no matter how long you live in America, you still need to go back home and probably for retirement or whatever. That's how the way I see my
Asiwaju, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, sir.
How many of your friends that you've seen that have relocated to Nigeria, or people that you know that have relocated to Nigeria, spend more than 2 years there before they came back? Now, Asiwaju, sir, I'm a pastor. I'm a pastor and I'm a counselor.
Okay.
I must have counseled over 5,000 people in my life, if I'm not lying.
Yes, I know.
I've counseled 75-year-old men who have relocated to Nigeria and then they spend 2 years there and they're back. You know why they come back, sir?
Me too.
You know why they come back, sir?
Yeah, they come back.
You know why they come back, sir?
I don't know.
Okay, let me tell you why they come back. When they got there, many of them are having medical issues. They could not go to the hospital. The hospital don't know their records. They have to come back.
I don't know what they're talking to.
Yeah, they have to come back here. Many of them become lonely because their wife refused to go with them. Their children refused to go with them. So they only went to Nigeria by themselves.
By their own decision.
Yes, sir. Then you know what happened in Nigeria? They used to live in America. They were able to build a big mansion there.
Yes.
Armed robbers are now coming every night.
But where's the Latin America?
Then, sir. Oden nice car. Daddy is actually driving a nice car. Armed robbers start coming every day. Baba today.
But sir, I have one question for you. Say you want to father stealing money,
sir. You see, when we talk about
heritage.
You see, the problem we have is that we relocated. That was our problem. I didn't mean our country is good and we stay where we belong. We won't be making this discussion wouldn't have come in. Wouldn't have come up at all. We would have been in Nigeria. Our children will go to school in Nigeria. They will graduate in Nigeria. They will get jobs in Nigeria. Now, we have left. We have left that country. We left that territory. We have lived in another man's life. We have accepted the citizenship of this country. We invested in the economy. Our 401k is inside of the system. We already have children inside of the system. Those kids are going to grow up. They're Americans. Now, we want to go home to Nigeria right now. The mentality we have is a secured mentality that we want to walk on the street without anybody harassing us. We want to drive our car without the police harassing us. We want to be able to enter into a place and then feel good like we are feeling good right now. But when we get to Nigeria, it's a different ball game. So by the time you now live there for a few minutes, for a few hours, or a few days, You are already getting tired of the whole system. Everybody is actually on you. The police are stopping you, embarrassing you. And because you already know all about law, you already obeyed law in America, you want everybody to obey the law in Nigeria too. So the system has changed you. It will now make it very difficult for you to blend. It's not your problem. It's not because you don't want to blend. You want to blend.
You're right. I had one experience in Nigeria recently.
Yeah.
Guys, I was coming from Alausa Secretariat, moving by there, you shop right there. So I now saw a stop sign.
Yes,
so the pedestrian people like to cross. So I just stopped. And so I let anyone below me, why did you stop? I said there is a stop sign. He said, no, you don't do that here. The power to cross here, they don't need to walk, they're going to run. Where I should thank God, to letting me, because the motor letting me, the motor you back by me, like, wow. So the next time I'll jump by you because of conjunction like that.
You see what I'm saying? Hey, sir, have you been to Nigeria before and start driving 40 miles an hour before and they pressing their horn behind you?
No, yes, now.
Okay. Your system, the system in America has modeled you, has changed you. I didn't mean you live in Nigeria right now, sir. And you only come to America to visit. You come to shop.
Yeah.
You come to do meetings. You will still have the same mentality of Nigeria because you only come and visit. But because you live here 4 years at a time, then you go to Nigeria for 2 weeks. You will get that. You know how they know that we live in America? It's not because we are still black when we go there, sir.
Of course.
We didn't turn yellow. But when they see us, they know this one is from America. How do you think they know, sir? The way you talk,
the way we talk,
the way you walk,
the way we talk,
the way you respect people. You say, sir, ma, thank you. God bless you.
You say thank you.
Yeah, you say thank you. They know you are not from there. Your life has changed, sir. Your life has changed. Your environment has changed you. So by the time you now go there, it's a different ball game, sir. We are not saying we cannot go home, sir. We are not saying, we are not going to, we die in a foreign man's land. That's not what we are saying, sir. What we are not saying is this. Now, if you want to go to Nigeria, build a vacation house in Nigeria.
In Nigeria?
Yes, sir. A vacation house. And what's a vacation house? A vacation house is not a mansion. A mansion is useful when you live there because you're going to be there. But the vacation house is like a little bungalow of 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, with a swimming pool at the back of it. That you can actually relax by the swimming pool. Your friends can come and say hi to you and all kinds of stuff. I'm talking about a house that you build with probably like 20 million naira. Or maybe less than that. Or less than that.
You will enjoy yourself.
You will enjoy yourself. And then by the time you come on Monday, before Tuesday, they will finish cleaning the whole place. Not like a mansion. By the time you get there on Monday, it takes 1 week to clean out the whole house.
You're right.
And before you clean out the whole house, you are ready to come back again.
God bless you for this knowledge you are sharing. A lot, you can the worst in Nigeria. I don't expect what GTB bank by Muri Kim, so, bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn kàn jáde láti inú lára àwọn báńkà ó kàn jáde láti bó ṣe pariwo máa ń kọ́sítọ́mà pé you get out and use the ATM you don't work out. Mo wá dúró pé ẹ̀bọ̀ mi ìfẹ́ jẹ́ kọ́mọ̀ kọ́ Amẹ́ríkà mọ̀ bí mo àbọ̀ láti jẹ́ kámẹ́ríkà tẹ̀sí mi jáde pé wàá tí wọ́n bá fi owó sínú àkáǹtì yẹn ṣé wọ́n lè ṣiṣẹ́.
Ṣé wọ́n lè ṣiṣẹ́ ń bí ni? You see?
Nǹkan tó wá fọ́ọ̀nì sí mi ni pé ìgbà tí gbogbo èèyàn sá padà tí mo dúró tí mo confront gbọ̀gbọ́ yẹn wọ́n á rí pé gbogbo èèyàn tó ti sá lọ yẹn wá padà pé thank you jare that's how they do. Wọ́n wò pé at times people know their right but they are able to challenge it at times. Mo kàn wọ́n pé okay the confidence I have is that probably pé mo wá láti develop mo ṣe lè challenge gbọ̀gbọ́ yẹn tó kàn fi ẹ̀gẹ́ sáàyè 20 naira sí ṣẹ́ẹ̀dì tó dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pariwo máwọn àgbàlagbà nítorí.
You don't know what will happen. You don't know what will happen, sir. What will now happen is this. Let's now say you have labored and you build a mansion in Nigeria with almost about 120 million.
Yeah.
Maybe you have 2 or 3 houses in Nigeria because, Mama said we should build one in the village. So let us build one in the village. My wife said we should have to build one in our own fatherland too. Let's build one in my wife's father's compound and stuff. Let's now build one here. Do you know at the end of the day, you remember your children are not coming home?
Oh, sure.
Now, tomorrow is not guaranteed for anybody.
Yes, you're right.
You can die, God forbid, sir. Any one of us can die right now.
Of course.
Don't forget your children are not going to Nigeria.
Not at all.
Do you know who will inherit those houses?
Unknown person.
People that didn't work for it. People that don't know what you've done to actually build those houses. Now, if you now build, because your children, even if you should live long, sir, you live long, you live to 70 years old. At the date of 70 years old, you call your children and say, okay, let us go to Nigeria, go and see the houses I have, so you guys can inherit it. Those kids will tell you, we don't need your house, daddy. Because you have given them education. Those kids will buy their own houses. As a matter of fact, the first salary of your daughter will be the salary you are earning right now.
Of course.
No, I'm not telling you the truth. The salary you are earning right now, maybe you are earning 10,000 per month right now. That will be the first salary your daughter will earn. School. Now, at the end of it also, she doesn't want to live in New York City. She doesn't want to live in Houston. She wants to live in Las Vegas. She will move to Las Vegas and go and build a house right there from the scratch. Get married, have our own kids. That's it. Now, at that age of 70, sir, now, what will you now want to do with the houses in Nigeria? You'll be crying. You'll be crying. I wasted all my money, my effort to build all these houses in Nigeria. My kids don't want them.
They don't want it. They don't want to go there.
They're not going there. So that's why God bless you, sir. Thank you.
God bless you. God bless you, sir.
Bless you too. Yeah. So the telephone line is open. Now, what am I saying? Is that when you now build a vacation home, you build a vacation home in the place. It's a very small bungalow that you can actually go whenever you go to Africa. You go to Nigeria to go and greet mama, greet baba, greet everybody. You just stay in that bungalow. Let them clean it up in one day. Okay, let me pick up this one from England. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Pastor Shola.
Yeah, hello, ma.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma.
Yes, sir. Good evening. I want to tell you a little bit of the story. My name is Bola.
Don't take our Bible. A lot of people are calling you.
Yeah. What happened is that, there was a time, my husband contemplated on going to Nigeria to relocate.
Yeah.
As he did that, I said to him, you know what? I don't think I want to go because of a lot of the security problems in Nigeria and everything. Yeah. Anyway, men now, he went, packed everything, packed his business to Nigeria.
Yeah.
And then he was saying, he tried to register his company. Mm-hmm. After 3 months, he was able to register the company. Mm-hmm. Then looking for businesses, everybody told him, no, don't worry, come, your business is very good in Nigeria, I will set you up. Mm-hmm. When he got there, all the people that promised him businesses, they didn't appear. Then I just had a call, very early in the morning, said, Dola, can you do me a favor, check if there are tickets, I said, why? It's not 6 months yet now. We plan to meet each other 6 months. He said, no, I don't want to come for Valentine's. I said, what happened? He said, you know what? We'll talk when you come. We've brought everything back here. I said I knew the children would never go to Nigeria. It wasn't, when he got back, I said, I won't have to say, Naija, that place. They are 419, but it's frustrating because, things were not, it wasn't such though, because I desire to go back and live in Nigeria.
I want to go to Nigeria and live myself. For real.
But the problem is that, you go there with good intentions.
Yeah.
Your own people. They say, one of the schoolmates, he went to greet him just to say hello, I'm back in Nigeria. But because he has these big people dying all over the place for him, my husband said he was waiting for almost 1 hour just to see his friend, to say hi. I was pressing him that, don't worry, are you still there? Wait, I'm coming. And he said, he just got up and just left. He wasn't going there for anything, just to say, look, I'm in town. Let's meet up. And, so Nigeria is a place I desire to go back to live. Yeah. But a lot of things need to be put in place. And I told them, forget it. Even my own father's house, Kitty.
Yeah.
The roof, I was told it will be taken off. Because nobody is there. All the chairs, all those cheap fancy chairs that they bought, all those furniture.
Yeah.
God has eaten them all up. Nobody is interested in going back. Yeah. Even people in Lagos are not going to a kitty. Yeah. How much more people in England or in America are going back to live where?
All right. Let's pick other calls. They're just calling. Let's pick other calls. I thank you for
very much for this.
God bless you.
And God bless you.
Yeah. Hello? 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 Oh, that person's gone.
All right, telephone number is open, ladies and gentlemen, for people that would love to talk. Okay, let me get this. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Pastor Sola?
Yes, sir.
Topic here, very, very interesting.
Okay.
When you said you don't want to go back to Nigeria, your children doesn't want to go back to Nigeria.
I never said that, madam. You are getting me wrong.
You said your children wouldn't want to go.
Yeah, I'm telling you, all children. I'm telling you, all children born and raised in America, they're not going nowhere.
You can't say that.
All right, prove it to me, man.
Because there's some Americans.
Prove to me.
Yeah, American, not even born from Nigeria.
Yes, ma'am.
That they come back to live in Ghana.
Okay.
They trace their ancestry.
Okay.
And come to Nigeria to live.
Yeah, okay.
They don't anybody.
Prove it to me. Can you put your kids online, mommy? Am I talking to a woman or a man? Sorry.
You are talking to a woman.
Can you put your kids online for me, man?
My kids are grown up.
Where are they right now? Where are they right now, man?
Yes, what?
Oh, mommy, don't call on this show right now. If you can put your kids on the line and they tell me they are in Nigeria right now, then you have a point.
No,
mommy, please. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about it. I like people that will lead by example. If your kids are in Nigeria, call me and argue this point. But if your kids are still in Canada or they're in America, okay?
What do I need my kids in Nigeria?
No. You need to tell me that. Goodbye. Please, another person call. I need another person to call me right now. If your kids are in Nigeria, they are trained in America, trained in Canada, they have gone to school in America, gone to school in Canada, gone to school in Europe, and they are back in Nigeria, you got to prove it to me. We just don't want to talk. Hello?
Hello, Pastor Shola.
Hello, ma. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm fine.
This is a good topic, but for me, Pastor Shola,
yes, ma'am.
I've been in America for 23 years.
Yes.
I'm not going back to Nigeria.
You know what?
I tell today, I'm not going back to Nigeria.
Okay.
I only have a daughter, and my kids are ready to go back.
Yes.
Because each time I take her to Nigeria, from America to get to Nigeria, she can't eat inside the plane because she's going to throw up. As soon as we land in Nigeria airport, I've already have a bag that she's going to throw up in.
Yeah.
So because of that, each time I say, oh, let's go to Nigeria, Mom, I'm not going. But if she fly within America, it doesn't happen to her like that. And last time I traveled to Nigeria by myself without her.
Yeah. Victoria Ekanem, I'm going to respond to what you're saying. I believe you're based in Nigeria. You're based in Nigeria. Hello? I'm going to respond to you later. Just keep it going. Yes, ma'am. I'm listening. Yeah.
Yeah, last time I went to Nigeria, when I get there, I wanted to buy a calling card. The chat card, they call it the chat card in Nigeria, right?
Yes.
Me, I don't know how to download it or whatever it is. I'll give it to the person. I buy a card for like 3,000.
Yes.
You can't believe this. This woman download 1,000 cards for me. By the time I get home, I realize that it's only 1,000. That one like that. I buy a clothes. They tell me it's 5 years. By the time I get home, I realize it's 3 years inside.
Yeah.
You know, everything, they are not truthful. They just want to suck the blood out of you. Apart from that, you want to talk about the traffic from Ikeja GRA to airport 4 hours?
Well, madam, that's not even the problem. But I don't really have problem with the traffic. I don't have problem with. Let me pick this call. But thank you very much for calling on the show. I really appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
Bless you. All right, let me pick this call. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. Yes, sir.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
How are you, sir?
I am good.
Thank you for homework you're doing, sir.
Yeah.
I just want to buttress your point, sir.
Right.
I was listening to my 2 adult children last weekend.
Yes.
And you know what they told me, sir?
Can you tell me?
Initially, I was talking my husband that when we come 60, we are moving back to Nigeria.
Okay.
So I went to Nigeria last December.
Okay.
I couldn't go anywhere because the traffic was bad. everything was not
There,
working.
madam, there's traffic here too. Oh. This traffic is bad here now.
Yes, pastor, yes, there's traffic, it moves.
Yeah.
Things are not working in Nigeria. What I see, I went to Nigeria 6 years ago and I went back last year. The difference was just too much. I came back an unhappy person. And I decided that I was going to sell all our properties back home. And when I was having conversation with our children, they are in university last week, you know what they told me? Mommy, all those houses in Nigeria and land and everything, you better go and sell them.
Wow. Hold on, man. Let me quickly recognize Adediran Gani. Is now the newest member on my group. Thank you very much. Adediran Gani. God bless you. Thank you very much. All right, ma'am. Emma Solomon. Continue.
They told me, Mommy, all those your houses and everything you have in Nigeria, you better go and sell them. And start going for vacation.
Jesus Christ. They said go and sell them and start going on vacation.
Yes.
All right.
That all this, none of us is going back to Nigeria. My daughter said she's too assertive. That was her language. To live in Nigeria. Okay. That because she can't be living where there is a lot of poverty around her and she will not be able to do anything to affect it.
Yeah.
So they told me, and Pastor, I'm going back next year, God willing, when all this COVID is over.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm selling off. I want to start enjoying my life.
You're selling off. Yes. You're very wise. Yes. God bless you, Mama. God bless you.
Yes.
God bless you. Thank you very much. Now, I just Googled something like before. Oh, let me pick this Naija call. This person's been calling. Hello? 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 Can you please turn the computer you're using in hearing us? The sound is on the background. Hello? Yes, sir. The sound of the computer is on the background. Turn it off.
Okay. Let me turn it down. Hello, can you hear me now?
I can hear you, sir.
Oh, good evening. My name is James Pastor Shola. Well done for the program.
We thank God.
I think I'll be the first one that will disagree with you a little bit.
I love this. I love this.
Good. And that's why I'm calling. You see, I know Nigeria has a lot of challenges.
Yes.
So it's not fair. The generalization, in my opinion.
Sir, let me quickly clarify one thing for you, sir. We are not comparing Nigeria to America here. That's not the point.
I know.
Okay. So by the time you're making your point, always look at it not from we comparing. We are actually talking about a system that somebody have lived in for the past 30 years. Yeah. That's what we're saying.
Yeah. Well, you see, I live in the UK.
Yeah.
Right? And I work for an oil company, so I rotate out of Nigeria every 5 years.
Okay.
Okay? Now, when you say somebody has worked in America or in the UK, wherever, for 30 years, and it's time they've retired, now they want to relocate.
Yeah.
At that point, it's virtually impossible to come with your kids. Your kids will be in their 30s or 40 at that time. They will be married, they'll be gone.
Okay.
So you can't tell them to come back with you. That is impossible.
Okay, there are some people, sir,
unless there is a problem.
Before we move, there are some people, they want to relocate right now, and their kids are just 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, and they are forcing their wife, I got to go to Nigeria because I finished my mansion. In Nigeria, we got to go. Yeah. All right, talk about those ones.
So I think there needs to be a bit of understanding.
Okay, what understanding is that?
Nigeria because you have finished your mansion. That is a ridiculous reason to relocate.
All right, that's right? One. That's a ridiculous reason to relocate. All right.
No,
I got you. I believe that.
That is really stupid, in my opinion, because you have the mansion now. You can operate with your family. No.
Yeah.
Now, if you have a business in Nigeria, for instance, now I rotate out of Nigeria.
Okay.
Right. Now, if I want to relocate now, I need to put some things into consideration. Right. My kids are still below 18, so they can't tell me they are not going. That's not going to happen. But if I want to come back to Nigeria now and I want to start living in Nigeria, now the first thing we need to call my wife. My wife is a doctor.
Yeah.
And say, honey, look, I would like to rotate to Nigeria because I do 5 weeks in Nigeria, I come home for 3 weeks, and then I go back.
Thank you. You did how many weeks in Nigeria, sir?
5 weeks in Nigeria.
And how many weeks in the UK?
3.
Okay, where you spend the most time, that's where your home is.
That is correct.
That's what I'm saying.
If I want to come back to Nigeria for whatever reason, if you are fair with your wife and you say, look, love, this is what I want to do.
Okay.
What do you think? And if she agrees with you,
how about if she doesn't agree?
Nothing. Well, yes. Now that depends on the family setting.
Okay.
if you have a good reason, some of my, I had a contract with Saudi Aramco to relocate to Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah.
So what would my wife say? Would she say I should go on my own and she would stay in the UK? But I decided not to take that offer because it's a Muslim country and my wife wasn't very comfortable. So I said, okay, all right, I prefer the Nigerian one anyway.
No, sir. I love you the way you're breaking it down. Now, you gave up your job because of who?
Because of my wife.
Thank you. If your wife now say, oh, honey, I'm not relocating with my children to Nigeria, will you still force them to go? With all the money you have, you work in the oil company, you have all the money. Will you still force them to go with you?
It's impossible to force them.
Thank you.
If my wife says no,
that's my point, sir.
Then
that's exactly my point, sir. That's exactly my point, sir.
I agree with you on that one. But on the same note,
yeah,
for people that are, if I'm in my 60s now,
yes,
it's impossible to bring your children. So
very good.
Time, your wife might.
I agree with you.
They grew up and they live in Dublin.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Now my dad and mom, they are retired now.
I agree with you.
They go to Nigeria for 3 months. When it's getting cold in Dublin, they're out of the place. And 3 months after they come. So you know, I think it's good to balance it.
Yes, sir. Excuse me. It's just that it's just that you Nigerians don't listen when I talk. I said build a vacation house in Nigeria. I didn't say disconnect. I never said disconnect. I said build a vacation house in Nigeria.
Some people, a vacation house might be a mansion.
No. Is it now, sir? Let me now ask you the question. Sir. If you build a mansion in Nigeria with 120 million, 240 million naira, I believe that some people can afford that. All right, your kids are living here. The reason why majority of us are having properties is not because we want to leave inheritance for our children. If it's left to me, I can sleep inside one room for the rest of my life. I don't have to. If I build a mansion, how many rooms am I going to sleep inside? Who am I trying to oppress? Understand? Who am I trying to oppress? Nobody can be oppressed. Now, if I now become 70, sir. Now, if I now become 70, sir, I become 70 years old. My kids are not there. My wife didn't follow me to Nigeria. I'm the only one that is in Nigeria. That is actually having it. What exactly am I going to do with that house? Then
now let me say this to you.
Yes.
With due respect. If I get to 70 years old of age,
yes,
right, there is no reason why my wife will not follow me. That is not going to happen.
You're going to force her to follow you
in the US.
You're going to force her to follow you.
There's no need to force. There's no need to force because I'm that.
Why do you say at that age there's no reason? Why do you say at that reason there's no reason why she won't follow you?
Let me land.
I want you to land.
At that age, she would be retired. I would be retired.
Yes.
Kids are all married. They're all gone.
Okay.
Right. So if Nigeria is now our home, relocate to Nigeria, come and visit the kids, travel the world, do whatever you want to do. But Nigeria is now home.
Is your wife around? Is your wife around over there?
No, she's not. I'm in Nigeria at the moment. So
thank God. I didn't think your wife is around over there. I will have asked you to put her on the phone. You see, we men are the ones that love to talk like this. I used to talk the way you're talking. I used to say what you are saying.
I don't think so.
No, that's the real stuff. That's the real stuff. You see, you can't dictate. You can't dictate for a woman, even at the age of 70.
I'm not dictating, Pastor.
You said there is no reason why she won't follow you.
I can't think of one.
Okay, there are so many reasons why they can't follow you. Number one reason, I want you to look at it carefully. Why do you think our politicians, our president, why do you think they leave Nigeria whenever they're sick? They got the money. They're actually richer than you. They can buy anything they want to buy. Why do they leave Nigeria whenever they're sick? Why do they leave Nigeria whenever they're sick?
Let me tell you something.
Tell me, sir.
Pastor, let me say something.
Tell me.
There are hospitals in Nigeria.
Yes.
Private hospitals that are world-class standard.
Okay. Why didn't our president go there?
Politicians don't go there.
Why not? Why the problem? Now, let me tell you this real quick, sir. My father was sick in Nigeria. He had an accident. Luckily, I was home. That was the first week I landed in Nigeria. And I was home when the accident happened. We went to every hospital. When you're talking about the world-class hospital, we went there. Do you know what they were telling us? When you come to America here, you don't have to put 20 million naira down for nobody to be able to help you or to save your life.
Yeah.
That's the difference. That is the difference. They care more about life than money.
We know.
I spent every penny in my bank account for them to take my dad in.
All right, every penny.
Everyone knows that. That is Nigeria.
All right.
We all know that.
Now, at the end of the day, there was a woman in that same hospital. Actually, she wasn't diagnosed of cancer. She was being treated for diabetes, but whereas this woman is having cancer, she died. The children now came to sue that particular hospital. I don't want to mention the name of the hospital right now.
I know.
But they are world class.
Look, let me tell you this. Nigeria is Nigeria. This problem you have mentioned is the tip of the iceberg. It is Nigeria that we know.
I see people, sir. I see people. I used to work for oil company too. I was a field engineer with Schlumberger for almost about 9 years. I worked for oil company. I went offshore. I went everywhere. I was making crazy, stupid money. Understand? I talk about me. I want to relocate. I have money. I'm going to buy a Mercedes for everybody I see in Nigeria. I can do this. I can do that. But you know one funny thing that made me to actually shut my mouth? I have gone to Nigeria several times. That's where I make most of my money. Nigeria. I make money in Nigeria. Most of my money is made in Nigeria. But I went there with the mindset that we can actually change the country. But the mindset of the people, you can't change it.
Look, Pastor Show, Nigeria is a peculiar case. No one can change Nigeria. Let's just do that. But just to summarize, if I get to 70, I'm 2 years older than my wife. My wife will be 68. So we're both retired. So I don't see what she will tell me, she will tell me that, this is my reason for wanting to stay back in the US or UK and live there permanently. You know, I think at that age, and I'm using my father and a lot of his friends for as an example. At that age, they're all retired. They come back home. They've got their house. They've built a few flats here and there that they're getting rent from. They've got their pension. Well, the thing is, a lot of their friends are back home. So my dad just comes home 6 months in Nigeria, 3 months in Canada, 3 months there, and then he's back home again. But he loved that Christmas in SLP. I think it's only death that can take that one away from my father. You know, he comes to Nigeria, goes home and drinks his palm wine and palm with his friends. By January, middle of January, he's in the plane again. He's going. You know, so I think we're not saying people should not go home, but relocating when your kids are still young or things like that, maybe you can do that. But once they're past 18, because of the I wouldn't
even advise any of my clients to take their kids home when they are young. I won't advise it. Let them have their good foundation. Let them have their good foundation. You know, you are very blessed. You are very blessed. You are very blessed to have the job you're doing right now. So many people that are actually more knowledgeable than you, they're walking the street of Nigeria without a job.
I agree, sir.
Thousands of them. I'm not talking about one person, two people. Thousands of them. Now think about you now pulling and uprooting a kid from here and taking that kid to Nigeria, all in the name that daddy and mommy wants to relocate. And then they go to school, they go to University of Ife, they go to Covenant University after graduating and all kinds of stuff. And now they sit at home expecting, where will I work?
You know, for me, if I want to relocate now, this is what I would do. My kids are now secondary school age. So I would like them, if I want to, bring them to Nigeria for their secondary school. And after that, they'll go back to the UK or US, wherever they want to go, and go and do their university there and just carry on with their life.
What's going to be the difference? What's going to be the difference in that? What kind of difference is that going to make?
Because now the difference is, they won't have to go through university and trying to find a work. They won't have to go with
the issue, sir. If they are born in Nigeria, they're being brought to America and they're in school, let them stay in school. Let them graduate, let them become whatever they want to become. The most important, the only inheritance we can give our children is good education. When we give them good education, they'll actually be better than us. They'll grow higher and bigger than us. They'll be wealthier than us. They will make money more than us. I'm telling you, just give them a good, befitting education. Now, for you and your wife, you guys can pick up your passport anytime, travel to Canada, travel to Tokyo, see places, go to Nigeria, visit people, come back out, go anywhere you want to go. Let me tell you something. With the way Nigeria is right now, the mindset of the people is what is preventing that country from growing. And the country cannot be changed and transformed without the mindset of people being changed. I'm not going to lie to you. People don't want to work anymore for money. They want to make money like fast. Anything that will make them make money fast. That's what they go for.
If you and I who are outside the country who are exposed, who have to understand it. If we don't go back, I'm not saying go back fully. If we don't try to affect the mindset of people, Nigeria will never change.
We can't accept the mindset. The mindset must change.
How will it change?
Thank you. Thank you. By Nigerians ready to die for what they believe in. You see, enough of you see.
Who are those Nigerians?
Now, sir, I just Googled something. I found that it's only 15% of Nigerians that live outside of Nigeria. Only 15%.
Okay.
15% of Nigeria live outside of Nigeria. Every 88, how many is that? 85% live inside Nigeria. Doctors, lawyers, professors, they live in Nigeria. They live there. The 15% that live outside of Nigeria, those are the people you say, okay, let us go home and then go and transform the 85%. Let me tell you something. They will eventually join them there. They will become armed robbers when they go there too. I'm not kidding. Because people do tell me, Pastor Shola, this is our system. You have to accept our system. And it's true. That's the system. That's the system. You have to bribe somebody before you can go to school. You have to bribe somebody before you can get gas. You go to the gas station, you queue on the line, you'll be there for 3 years. But you bribe somebody, you go into the back door. You want to go into the hospital, they say no bed. You pay 20,000 naira, they give you a bed.
Nigeria we have.
All right, that's the system. And so the 15% have been changed and transformed by law because we live under law here. It is in America that I believe Nigerians can actually obey the law. When they go to Nigeria, they don't obey the law because there's no law. Actually, there's law, but nobody's enforcing it. You can pay your money to bypass law in Nigeria. That's the system. If Dino Malaye can be buying houses and be singing Enumitife, and Nigerians are hailing him, that's the system. It means that we encourage embezzlement. We love people embezzling money.
Yeah.
If thugs can become celebrities in Nigeria, thugs that are killing people during election, they are now celebrities that musicians are calling their name and they're spending money in Nigeria, that they have become celebrity. That's the system. Armed robbers are moving freely. Nobody is checking them. That's the system. 419 and duping people. Yeah. They are doing money ritual. Babalawo, kidnapping people, cutting people's head and all kinds of stuff. That's the system. Who is going to come and change the system if not the 85% of the people that are there? The 15% they are under the law. They believe the law. They obey the law. When they go to Nigeria, no law. Nothing to protect that 15% going to Nigeria. They will die in Nigeria. Because their mindset is different.
I think, in my opinion, I think we are bringing in a lot of issues into this discussion, which will be very difficult for us to narrow it down.
It's just the point. They are just the point, my brother. They are the point that dictate and that influence you going to resettle at home. It's just like your mind has been reprogrammed and then you want to go back to where you're from.
Pastor, armed robbers are everywhere.
Of course, but how many times have you seen armed robbers?
People stab in the subway in London. Stab people there every day.
Yes, sir.
They kill people in
Excuse me, sir.
All of these things happen.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. How many people have you seen coming from Nigeria to come and shop in America? And all this Dino and all these the senators, how many times have you seen them get out of the airport and armed robbers started pursuing them and say, bring your money? Or they go to their home. Or they go to their home and then at night, armed robber knock on the door and say, okay, open the door. Have you heard about it?
This is what I would say. I've not seen that.
No, it would happen.
Every 5 weeks. No, let me tell you. I come to Nigeria every 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Right? I have never seen armed robbers knock on my car or knock
because you live in Nigeria 5 weeks. You live in Nigeria 5 weeks at a time. You are in Nigeria, full-blooded Nigerian. That's your home. You live there.
It's the same argument.
No, it's not. It's not the same argument. It's not the same argument, sir.
Not?
It's different. Very different.
If we are talking about armed robbers and none of these things, it is the same. You come from abroad.
It's not. It's not the same. It's not the same, sir. You live in the country. The fuse in your head is the fuse of Nigeria. When you come to the UK, you manage yourself to be in the system because You have the system of Nigeria in you. You understand the game.
Let me ask you a question. I was listening to your program the other day, and you were talking about when you come to Nigeria, you come with your t-shirt and your short knicker and your slippers.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you put on a gold wristwatch and put on designer top and put on the most expensive sneakers?
If you listen to the show, if you listen to the show very well, if you listen to the show that day very well, what I said was this: that when you go to Nigeria, remove the fuse of America and put the fuse of Nigeria.
Thank you.
Now listen, brother. Now listen. I'm a smart guy. I grew up in the street, on the streets. I'm a street boy. Even as I live my life in America as a pastor, you understand? When if you play the Kubilombe, what's your revelation around my point here? I'm a street boy. I grew up on the street. I know how to survive anywhere. I know how to survive in America, in Canada, anywhere I go. It is not everybody that will be like me. So every time I go to Nigeria, even my family members, they think they deport me. They wear a hat. I will just sit in my living room. I'll be eating asaro in the morning, in the afternoon, and all kinds of stuff. With my knicker and my bedroom slippers. I don't have anywhere I go. I don't go to party. I don't go nowhere. I sit there to see my wife, and that's it. And anytime I go to Nigeria to preach, I stay in the hotel 24 hours of the day. I don't go outside. When somebody says, pepper soup, I don't go. You get pepper soup, bring it to me in my hotel. I see. I know the country I am.
Anyway, let's just summarize. It's not that bad.
No, I know the country I've been to. I know the country. I know what I've faced in that country. Now, I'm not. You see, like I said to you, it's not argument about Nigeria is good or not. That's not the argument.
No.
I'm only talking about the reprogramming that has been done. The reprogramming that has been done to that person who relocated from Nigeria to America. Now, like I said, I think I've said it. Maybe you've heard about it. I was coming from Oklahoma to Nigeria. So I boarded a plane from Oklahoma to Detroit. Between Oklahoma and Detroit, we only had 2 black people inside the plane. The plane was quiet. The white people were on their Kindle, they were on their phone, they were actually typing and reading books. The 2 black people, myself and the other guy, we had to copy them and just start reading something. Now, we touched down in Detroit, we jumped on the plane between Detroit. Now, let me tell you, the plane was clean. When we came down, no trash on the floor. All right. Now, when we got down, we entered another plane from Detroit to Amsterdam. The same situation. No noise, no nothing. The plane was clean. We put trash where trash supposed to go to. They are programmed our head like that.
Yeah.
We don't argue with the hostesses. We don't say, no, I'm not sitting here. We don't say that. We have been programmed. So between Amsterdam and Nigeria, that was when I entered into Wahala. Because the people that came there, they came to shop. And they're going home, they're carrying DVD player in their armpit like this. And they're using it to hit your head. And they say, put it inside. No, I'm not putting it there. I'm sitting here. No, I don't want nobody to see my stuff. He said, and at the end of the day, now they stood up, they go to the back, they now start stocking. They're walking around on the plane. Say, my first car is a Mercedes Benz. I just bought it. The place was noisy. Now, come and now tell me, when we now finish dropping, the whole plane looks like a trash can. Nigerians drop trash on the floor, everywhere, all over the place. That I was so shy. I was ashamed. Because I kept my trash with me. I put my trash in the bag, the brown black bag. I kept it there. That was the reason why they gave us the bag in the first place. I kept it there. And at the end of the day, when the hostess are coming, I put it inside of their bag. And then that's it. My whole area was clean. Because I allowed the system to change me. So, if you have come to overseas country, you have gone to school here, you have been changed, transformed. It will be difficult for you to blend into that other system if you are not the type of person that can do that. Like me, I have learned to live in Nigeria. Like I was telling Global Activity the other day, I can move back to Nigeria right now and still live there. The only problem I will have is whenever it's 7 o'clock at night, I get depressed. And why do I get depressed? I love to see light.
And the moment the whole street is dark, no light, no nothing, I don't like walking in the dark. I don't do it. So I stay in my house. And when the generator is off and the NEPA takes light,
you've answered the noise.
Yeah. I just do that. So the issue is the programming, sir. The programming.
Yeah.
It's a program. It's just like correct. American doctor, a Nigerian doctor who is in America. Take him to UCH. He will fail in UCH. When you go, take a Nigerian engineer in America, take him to Nigeria to go and work in Ministry of Works. He will fail. The system is different. Politics is even different between America and Nigeria.
To be honest with you, I think you have answered the question, and you have given the answer to the question yourself. If you're relocating to Nigeria, you need a change of mindset. You need to remove the views of the Western countries and put the one for Nigeria into your head. If not, you will be frustrated.
You will be frustrated. You can't make it.
I work for the oil company. You
can't make it.
Ordering things from abroad, and then it gets to the port, and 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
All right, my brother. Let's pick this up. Let's pick this other call. We call him forever.
Anyway.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Oh, that call is gone too. All right, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that I kept so long with that, my brother. That I need to clarify stuff. The telephone number is open right now for people that would love to call in. You have a different point, a different view. Listen, I know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't know it, you don't know it. I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm not saying there are not people that are relocating to Nigeria. They don't last. And I'm not saying don't go to Nigeria. Okay, when you go to Nigeria, build a vacation house there. Don't waste your money. Build a tiny little house. Go there. Do what you got to do. The bulk of your money, spend your money going all around the world, enjoying yourself. Go and enjoy yourself all over the world. All over. Travel the world. Don't let nothing tie you down. Don't let anything tie you down to the same spot. Travel the world. Hello? Oh, jeez. Hello?
Hello,
Hello?
Dr. Shola.
I'm here.
This is Laura from Alabama.
God bless you,
Laura
Alabama.
from Alabama.
Alabama. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, sir. You
Yes.
have always interested in everything you say all the time, and I bless God for your life, sir.
Thank God, Lord.
I relocated to U.S. United States in 7 years ago,
Yeah.
and I have a baby here. She's just 1.5 years old. When I took her back because my husband is still in Nigeria,
Yeah.
and when we get there, we plan to stay for a month, and my daughter got sick. My daughter got sick. We traveled from Elisha down to Lagos looking for hospital.
Yeah.
No hospital. It's one of my friends that we are in the same unit in Elisha before I relocated to US.
Yes.
In 2012, he was the one that gave me phone number of his colleagues that they graduated.
Yeah.
When we get to the hospital, in the military hospital in Lagos, we get there, they were attending for the children in the same room. They are attending somebody that's about to die.
Wow.
My 1.5-year-old daughter,
Yeah.
she put it at the back of her mind that she's not going to Nigeria. There is nothing to tell that 5-year-old daughter today. You can't get that memory away from her. She said, Mommy, I'm not going to Nigeria. After 2 years when I traveled, after that we were able to make it and we come back to US.
Yeah.
We come back to US. This time my husband said, are you coming home with her? She will told her father that, Daddy, I'm not going to that country. That country, I nearly died. She's just 1.5 years old, and she did not forget those memories. What is the property that we are building back home when there is nothing to offer? When there is, except you want to oppress people, that's where you would live in.
Actually, the major reason why we build mansions in Africa is to oppress people. How many rooms are you going to sleep?
I don't know.
Yeah, how many rooms are you going to sleep?
Instead of you to even build those houses back home, you can use those money to fix the family that are there. What that help? You know how much you have spent. Even you that you're managing yourself in abroad, you know how much you have spent home, even in this pandemic period.
I know, right?
And yet they are saying they are going home to build mansions.
Yeah.
I personally am not planning to go home. Even my mom came to visit.
Yeah.
She told me if I come back to US, if I die in US, bury me in US. My death and both death and life are already gone. You understand what I'm saying? So if for anybody that you think you have future and you plan to live for your children, you will not think to go back to live in Nigeria. I know what I'm talking about. Before I left Nigeria for US, I was a graduate, and all I could learn is not what I learned in a week.
Yes. Yeah.
All I could learn is you know how many people that is graduate that you are still have to send money to them in Nigeria. And you say you want to leave. You want to leave, you go to Nigeria, you can't live in hotel. You travel here with so many clothes, you will not wear them in Nigeria because you are scared. Everybody around you, they look so white. They look so white. Yeah, they look. I went to redemption camp. I have to be sharing money in the camp, in the camp. Because everybody's sitting in your left hand. You forget about your own problem.
You have a lot of money. You have a lot of money.
It's difficult to see people suffering. You can see it in their face that they are suffering, and yet you see them going to party every weekend, showing up every weekend. They are not living right. And there's nothing to live for in that country, and nothing is improving. People see now everything is gimmick. Except you are a stealer, except you want to oppress people, except you want to live and be letting people see you. But if you want to live a quiet and Christian that you want to mess up, Nigeria is not a place to live.
Thank you, my sister.
It's not improving.
Thank you, ma.
Yes, sir.
God bless you. Now, see, I don't want us to look at it as like we're comparing Nigeria with America, or the economy is good or the economy is not good. The country is more secured or not secured. I'm not pinpointing that. What I'm actually trying to make you see is the programming that's been done in the mind of the people. Somebody, Kuti Oludeji, there's a question there's a particular question, sir. What if someone gets a political appointment? Let me pick this call. I'll come back to that question. Hello?
Hello, Pastor.
Hello, sir.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Yes.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Akin calling from Germany.
All right. How are you doing?
I just want to contribute a little. I'm doing good, sir. God bless you. I just want to contribute concerning this.
Go ahead.
For my own understanding, sir.
Yes.
People don't understand what do you mean by home. For my own understanding, where you are, that is good for you, that is peaceful for you, is your temporary home. Because the real home is heaven, where you will go and rest.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
That is the real home.
Right.
When I live in Germany here, I know for sure your kids can't go back home and settle down with you. If they can't, even in America, even Canada. I traveled to Nigeria in 2017. And I see Pepe. I almost died. People that go back home, some people, they are blessed, they are favored. If you don't belong in Nigeria, some people don't feel suffer. If you belong in Nigeria, you will enjoy the Nigeria. But if you don't belong, you will suffer.
Yes.
Where you will see suffer, you will drink suffer, you will eat it.
Yeah.
If you don't belong. We are here in Germany here, you can walk 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the night.
Yeah.
Nothing, no one will harass you.
Yes.
You can't try it in Nigeria.
Yes.
Where I normally pass from my house to work every day, 3 o'clock, I wake up 3 o'clock in Deutschland here.
Yes.
It's a very tiny road, full with bush. 3 o'clock. In Nigeria, you can't try it.
They don't burn you.
You can't try it. Kids can't go back to Nigeria. I don't have any.
Let's even leave the kids out of it. Let's even say you. After living here for a long time, you turn 70, and then now you're retired. You want to go back home to stay there with your wife. Think about how you're going to be able to cope after living. After living inside a system, you live inside a system.
People are pretending. They are just pretending. People can't. They will go 2 years, 1 year,
and they come back
to America.
They're going to come back. Including all of these people with mansion there, they want to go and be rapping gilly and all kinds of stuff. You will be back.
the mansion that you are building today, when my mom died, he realized there's nothing in this world that you will have, you will take to heaven.
No.
I am the last person in the earth now. I keep on calling people, you go and take this, you go and take that, you go and take this. I keep on sharing this mommy property. This is property that is so far he gets with his own sweat of money. When he gone, I keep on calling people. Let them go and take it.
Let them take it.
Let them take it. Because I'm here, I'm not. People are asking me, when are you coming? Coming where? That is tourism country for me. I don't know, for some people, Nigeria is a tourism country, like Olori normally say. It's a tourism country. 1 week, 2 weeks, go there, do whatever thing you want to do before you know, back to where your life is secure. To ourselves, abroad, life is secure. If you don't pass your boundary, you will enjoy it. If God says you want to use 90 years in this world, you will spend that 90 years. And you will use it. If God says you will, let's say God says 90 years for you in Nigeria, my dear, you need to pray, fast, pray for that 90 years. I know what I'm saying. People are just pretending. Then we keep on telling this, then we keep on saying this. For me, they can go back. They can't. I know that is Nigeria. God bless you.
Thank you very much, my brother. God bless
Let me
you.
leave another people to call.
All right, man. Thank you. you know, listen to that. I am not connected to that brother. I don't even know him from nowhere. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to you. You don't understand. You think because my husband just finished building one big gigantic building in the village. Let's go there, let's rap gilly, let's go and do Mama Alayi. Go and relocate there and see if you're going to be able to survive 2 years. Go and relocate. And see if you survive 2 years there. When you go for 2-3 weeks, good. You will be longing. I want to go back. I'll go to Nigeria all the time. I eat amala. I put the picture out there for you guys to see. I go all over the place. I say, oh yeah, I'm enjoying myself. It's only 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, no, I'm done. After 2 weeks, I feel like getting out by fire. Or when I enter, it will be distress in the airport. Is even crazy. You want to go through the airport, they search your bag and they say, okay, waiting you have for us. You'll be so pissed off. Then you leave this one, you get out this one, now and say, okay, waiting you have for us. You get out of that place, you go out. At the end of the day, because of the system, you've been changed. You have been changed. You are no longer the same guy. You are no longer the same guy that left Nigeria. You are a different guy right now. You're a different guy right now. Your mentality is different. You can't survive 2 years. You can't survive even 1 year in Nigeria. You can't. You can argue it all you like. Leave your children here and say, only me and my wife want to go. Go there. Go and check it out by yourself. See how it's going to work. I'm not saying don't be there. Be there. Relocate to Nigeria and see. It's not because Nigeria is bad or Nigeria is good. It's just because of your new person. You are a new person. Let's even leave Nigeria alone. Go and live in South Africa. Go and live in Ghana. You can't survive Ghana. You can't survive South Africa. Leave Nigeria alone. Go to Ghana. Ghana that is having electricity. Go there. You can't survive 1 year. It's not about the country. It's about where you've been. It's about the programming in your head. They have programmed your head in a certain way. Now you are abiding by the laws, the rules. You follow the rules. The rules and regulation is governing you. You know where to do 50 miles an hour. You know where to do 30 miles an hour. All right? You know when to stop by the stoplight. You know exactly what to do whenever anything happens. 911 is on your speed dial. You know if there's anything going on, you know 911 you can call. What are you going to call when you go to Nigeria? If an armed robber should show up in your house right now in Nigeria, what number are you going to call? What number? Tell me the number, the phone number you're going to call in Nigeria if armed robber should come. How many hours will it take police to come? Now, call 911 here. Check it out. How many paramedics will come, the firemen will come, the police will come, even immigration will come. Call 911 and check it out. Call the number in Nigeria, see how many policemen will show up to come and rescue you.
Because now your mindset is different. You live in a place where security is good. In your mind, you believe that there is security, that everything will still be, is still going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. It's different. It's going to be different. I don't know what you're going to call. You're going to call 419. This person is not nice. You call 419. So, Pastor Shola, question, sir. What if someone gets a political appointment? Is it advisable to relocate back to Nigeria? No. If you get a political assignment because you are a thief, if you are not going there to go and restructure the country, you are going there to steal money. So you know you are going to have money if the senators are earning about 4 million naira per month. I don't know, 4 million naira per month for senator. 4 million naira. 4 million naira as a senator monthly. When the country is dying, when the young people don't have a job, when graduates are coming out with nothing to actually support them, and a senator is making 4 million naira every month, you will take that appointment. I'm telling you, even if God said don't take it, you will take it. Nothing can stop you from taking that appointment because you know you are going to make a lot of money, because there are so many people there that all they're doing there is actually embezzling money. And when you go there to take a political assignment, you know you have police guarding you. Nobody's going to touch you. Nobody's going to touch. If you want to make the phone call, the number is on the screen, scrolling at the bottom of the screen. +1 405 550 5135. That's the telephone number of the studio to reach me here. So you are going to go there to steal money too. And they will give you police escort, they will give you police to guide your house, generator working 24 hours. You don't have to come downstairs to change generator. They will change it for you and all kinds of stuff. So you will be a thief like them, like the other ones. Yeah, you get 4 million for sleeping on the chair, for not even contributing to any conversation. You don't have to contribute to any conversation at all. Just sit down there and be looking. At the end of the month, you get your 4 million naira. You get your 4 million naira. So what am I saying is, I'm not saying don't go and build a house there. You're going to build a house there that you actually use as a kind of a vacation house, that you go there because Nigeria is your vacation place. That country is a place where you go to vacate. You don't live there. That's not your primary home of assignment. That's not where you put, that's not your primary place of assignment. You don't make no money there, you go there to spend money. You go there to spend money. You don't make no money there. All right? That's not a place where you do business. You're not doing business over there. And for people that are saying, don't stop people from going to Nigeria, I'm not stopping you from going to Nigeria. You can go. You can go. I know a lot of people that say, hey, Pastor Shola, I'm actually relocating to Nigeria. I say, oh, very good, very good. What are you going to do there? Oh, I'm going to start a car lot. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. They went down there, they did car lot for 2 years, they're back. What happened to the car lot? I'm back in America now. People say, I'm going to Nigeria to start a church. You think they don't start a church? They don't start a church in Nigeria. You go there, you want to start a church. You don't go start a church in Nigeria. Starting a church in Nigeria requires a lot of things. Starting a business in Nigeria requires a lot of things. You don't know. And now they're back. They're back now. They're settling. They're selling it. A friend of mine just got back from Abuja now. He said, Pastor Shola, he said, forget about it. I'm telling my brother to sell my house I bought. The house I bought in Abuja, I'm selling it. I said, why? He said, Pastor Shola, don't worry. I will tell you one day. Forget about it. Hello?
Pastor Johnson.
Yes, hello, sir.
Let me shake the table a little bit.
Shake it. I love people that love to shake the table.
Number one, all of us on this platform,
yeah,
have asked us very serious questions. Please, sir, why do we talk about Nigeria? Why?
Because we are Nigerians.
That is just it.
With nobody saying no, nobody saying that's not it. Nobody saying that's not it.
That's number one thing that we
yeah.
Number one thing.
Yeah.
let me now tell you again.
Yeah.
For change. For Nigeria to change for the best.
No, that's not the reason why I'm saying it. I'm saying it because I don't want people to fall into the pit.
But I don't want Nigeria to change at all.
That changing Nigeria is not in my hands at all. It's not in my hands.
I know it's not in your hand.
No, it's in the country. 85% of Nigerians that live in Nigeria must have to change the place.
The hands of every one of us. Because look at the story you are telling us.
Yes.
Mindset, everybody must change.
Of course, but are they ready to change their mindset?
Changing our mindset. It's positive.
Even we people that are excuse me. Nigeria te wan bi. Ṣebí 419 lẹ ṣe. Ṣebí card ko shipping card ló ṣe. Ṣebí scam of card ló ṣe káàkiri.
Which even our common one tó wà ní náà too náà. Most of us tó jẹ́ pé we are living on policies. Ní pé native intelligence ta ní olóba. Yeah. Wọ́n ní ọmọ sábà ti dín lọ́gbà wọn ní kì í ṣe ìṣúyọ. You understand that kind of a thing? Because you two know one thing.
Mistake ta ṣe nípa wá sí ìlú ìsà. Mistake wa nìyẹn. Àbá ti jókòó sí ìlú wa ká má wá sí ìlú.
No, it's not the mistake. Okay. Now, you are telling us that 50% of us now are the outside.
Yeah, only 15% of the population is outside the country.
And then the 15% yellow shake here saying, anyway, look at somebody for saying something that government cannot hold us again because only one way some people do are on the media. I just that I'm listening to AIT, Challenge TV, only I want TV but the internet today. From making saying, what today as well. Ìṣẹ́jú méje sìn ẹ ti find out who changes due to Asiwa. These are the things that they can't hold us again.
Ìbò náà ti change ẹ̀ sà. Ìbò náà ti change ẹ̀ Nàìjíríà sà.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n fún yín ní story kan.
Ẹ mú story o.
Issue kan ṣẹlẹ̀ ní airport that was the time one of the so-called celebrities gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Nígbà tó gbọ́ rẹ̀, Òṣìbàjò ló kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ rẹ̀. Immediately, the fight to take place. This is the things we want. Really, I know change so easy. Nigeria is not an easy thing.
No, it's not.
Like me saying, I have a farm at home.
Yeah.
So people were telling me that time, don't do it though. Which is true. It is not true. Nigeria is a bad place to do any other thing. And I know you two, being a person as a pastor, look at the advice you are giving. You won't advise you not to go, but just be careful.
I never said don't go home. Yes, I never said that. I don't want them to fall into pit. Let them open their eyes to see.
But no how far you want to do it. You two, you are going to Nigeria now. So many times
I have 10 acres of land that I want to use for poultry in Nigeria.
Why do you want to go there and do farming?
You know one thing? I'm not doing it anymore. I changed my mind. You know why? Because I can do better business here in America and still make more money than I'm going to make in Nigeria.
But do you know that if you do it, you affect some people?
Sir, can you just I'm just listening. I mean, just look at it from my angle here.
Okay.
A friend of mine went to Nigeria with the mindset of creating jobs for people without a change of mind. Now he went there. He set up the pharmacy store. Hire somebody to work there and almost about another 10 different people. Now, the mindset of people have not changed. They don't see it as the business where they eat. They see it as his business. Let us eat his money. You know what they did? They chopped the whole money of that place to the extent that the man had to close it down. The man is not looking for money. He already is a millionaire here.
Just to better their life.
He's just trying to better their life. But they could not see that he's helping them out. Now, I'm not sure probably you are a Christian. Every one of us were blaming Oyedepo, right? Oyedepo, he set up a university. Our children are supposed to go there for free. I don't support going there for free. Because the teachers that were employed to come and work there, they must be paid salary.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? And then they are being paid the biggest salary in any institution compared to any institution right now. Those people. Understand? Now, can those people see it as their business? Thank God Oyedepo live there. I didn't mean Oyedepo is not there. That school will have become history.
It's true.
Okay, now thank God for you that you're actually going to Nigeria, you're coming back, you're going to, I don't have that time to be going and coming.
A lot of us are business in the open one.
Oh yeah, you have the time to go and come. But you know what funny thing? You know what funny thing, my brother? Bulk of my money, bro, let me tell you this. Bulk of my money come from Nigeria. Even till now, I'm talking like, you see, when I do counseling, people that are actually signing me for counseling are actually in Nigeria. They are not here in America.
Are you see?
Yeah. And they put the money into my bank account in Nigeria. I withdraw it here. I don't have to be there to make money in Nigeria. And if I tell you how much I make in Nigeria, you open your mouth, you can close it. You'll be like, Pastor Zola, and you stay there.
I will say back to you. Not everybody will ever be.
Now, Ada, thank you very much for that. Now, the people that come to me, are the ones that need the service me. Not them afford there.
Those are the people.
Now, Timbalo Besima, Bawo Tole afford there. Mina de doing le be awon. I believe you are a pastor. Yes. I believe you are supposed to do it for free. No, I'm sorry. This is what I do for a living. You see what I'm saying? They're going to run you to the ground. And in America, everybody pay for whatever it is that you do for them, including church.
I have a brother who lived here for like 30 years who went back home with the kids and the wife.
Yeah.
Watermelon farm, Loni. Very large. They regretted.
Of course.
I've been for the past 7 years.
Yeah, you can do that. Not everybody will regret, because everybody normally regrets.
Not everyone, I know.
No, not everybody. You know, we say Nigeria is bad, Nigeria is bad. We can still boast of almost about 30% of the population of Nigeria still being good.
Yeah.
Good people.
Yeah.
Still being good. But you know what funny thing about it is that,
like this platform that we are now, like, if you have a friend, the person you can introduce, you got the people, so we still have 30% of people that are good. The reason why we're warning people and making people to understand this stuff is that majority, that's how they are. That's how they are. So for you not to enter into a kind of a, like, okay, I don't know, probably you listen to my morning broadcast. Let me repeat this quickly. My morning broadcast, I was actually going in Brooklyn and I saw a shop. I entered the shop. You know all these vehicles that they use in cleaning, vacuuming the street, cleaning the street. I saw almost about, I don't know, probably about 10 or 17 of them there. And I asked the guy, I said, how much is it? He said 1,500. I said, whoa. I said, if I want to buy it, to sell it to me for 1,500. I said, I can even sell it to you for 1,000. So I called my uncle who is in Nigeria. That my uncle is the one who is supplying taxis for the government in Ibadan. So I called him up and said, hey, bro, there's this business I want to do. Is it possible for me to start a kind of a cleaning business in Nigeria for the government can give me contract? I'll be cleaning all the streets. He said, Shola, I said, well, he said, no, it cannot happen. I said, why not? He said, unless you are a senator or you are a governor or you are the president. The only thing you can do is to sell that idea to a senator. The senator will buy that idea from you and hire you to be the one to run it. And so it cannot be your business. It can't be your business at all. And that's the problem. So I have to walk away from that business. Oh, well, I want to get it because at the end of the day, I can't go there and I'll start now becoming a slave of somebody in my own business that I actually found myself. So I would rather just stay here and be free than become a slave in my own father's, country. We love Nigeria. We want the country to change, my brother. But the people are not helping. The people are not helping. People are agitating that Yoruba should be on their own side and Kidiko should be on their own side. One thing on, it should be on our own side too.
Let us pick another cause. Let's pick another call. Thank you very much, my brother. God bless you. Hello? Oh, it's gone. Oh, that person is gone. Please, you can call back. The telephone number is open, +1 405 550 5135. That's the telephone number. I have a few more minutes to go on the show as I'm going to be shutting down. All I want to do is to actually allow people to say their mind and see. No matter how you say it,
You need to put one thing into consideration. Your mind is different now. All right, let me pick this call real quick. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, ma.
Yeah, I would like to contribute.
Go ahead, ma.
Okay, so I think probably we deviated a little bit from the discussion.
Okay.
The point is not about returning to Nigeria at some point.
No.
It's about the investments you make at this time while you're here.
Okay.
Many people live here and they still they have this Nigerian dream that deprives them of the American dream.
Mm.
So they are here in a 2-bedroom apartment with their 4 kids,
and
they are building a mansion in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Their children don't even enjoy the American dream because they are chasing the Nigerian dream for a future that is not even guaranteed in Nigeria. Instead of putting money in their retirement plans and all of that here, they are concentrating more on the future of Nigeria, the Nigeria that is not even stable or guaranteed to have a great future. So the point, I think what you were trying to tell us is that live your life here first. Enjoy your life here in the U.S. While you're here. Many of us forget the time that we were at the embassy struggling to get a visa and we want to come to the U.S. by all means. The moment we get here, we start planning how to run back to Nigeria. We begin to lose focus. That is the point.
My God.
The point is we have to maintain our focus when we are abroad. Why did I come? Is it for a better life for myself? Do I just want to come here, gather money, and run back? That we have to figure out. And everything is individualized. Some people just came here. You see them, they don't even have any, there's no future ambition for them here in the U.S. All they want to do is grab money,
and
no
go
matter
back.
how, no matter what, and go back.
Yeah.
But the moment we must not be selfish. The moment you start having children here, you have to sacrifice your crazy dreams too. Because those children need you.
They do.
You cannot be running helter-skelter.
Yeah.
You need to put them in good schools, good neighborhood, good apartment. Let them feel. These children cannot, if they were in Nigeria, you were suffering. They will go to public school and they will be suffering.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you brought them to the U.S. or you had them here so they could have a better life. This better life that you were seeking for, you forgot about your purpose and your focus. And you're running, looking, what are they doing in Nigeria? I should go to Nigeria. Hey, one bell. Stop it. That is the point. You need to remain focused. Raise your children well. Put money away. Life insurance. Live an American life. When the time comes for you to go back, when that time comes, and you have enough money saved already, you put your 401k, 403b, or whatever it is that your savings here. You will buy a house in a nice part of Nigeria that will befit your status at that time that you are ready to go. If you buy it now, I won't give you the impression that in 20, 30 years.
You're saying as you are right now.
Yeah.
You are right. I just want to know, as you are right now. You're going to go to Nigeria, you're going to buy a house there, and you live there for 1 year, you live there for 2 years, and live there for the rest of your life. That's what you're saying, man.
No, I don't understand your question.
My question is this. By the time you turn 70, when you turn 70 years old, your kids are here. Remember, your kids are here. They're not going anywhere.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Now you decided, you and your husband now decide, let's go buy a befitting house somewhere. Let's go to Banana Island and buy a house there. Let me pull out my 401k, go to Banana Island. Let's go live over there. And you're going to move finally and stay in Nigeria fully. Am I right?
It's not possible.
Oh, no. Because that's what you just said. You said when it is time for you to relocate back.
Yes.
Nobody knew that.
No, you cannot live 100%.
No, that's what Madam, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, we're on the same page.
You can't live 100% in Nigeria.
You cannot, because you've lived your life in an organized society.
Oh, you just got my point. That's it.
So even at that time, people just lose focus. That is the problem, Pastor.
Yeah.
You cannot live your time 100% in Nigeria. Probably it will be your summer home. Then you come back here, or your winter home, because it's supposed to be.
Let's say your vacation home, right? Either winter or summer.
Yeah. Whatever it is, it will be your vacation home because your health is in jeopardy. Most likely your Medicare, whatever you have, your health benefits will not work in Nigeria.
And another thing, madam, by the time you're getting towards that old age that you know that you're sick today, not sick tomorrow, and stuff like that, the best thing to do, like I advise one of my clients, sell off that vacation house.
In Nigeria?
Yes. Sell off that vacation house. Bring the money. If your mortgage has not been paid off totally, use that money to pay off your house here in the state that you stay. Because your children don't need that vacation house in Nigeria, because they are not going on vacation there. Their own vacation house is going to be in Tokyo.
Pastor, we're still saying the same thing. What I am saying is there's no point for you to even buy a vacation home now. You're 30, you're 35, you're 40.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. You're going to buy an apartment in Banana Island because you don't need a mansion at that age. You don't need a mansion.
Mm-hmm.
So how many rooms will you sleep in? Your children, your American or European children will not go with you.
They're not. So when you are now getting towards 90, what will you do with that apartment you bought or you buy in Banana Island?
By the time you're like 75, 80, you'll be tired of going back to Nigeria. You sell it.
That is my point, my sister. You just nailed it on the head. When you now say, I'm gonna keep it there, the kid is gonna be a waste when you die. Because
for the lizard and who?
Because when you come to America and then you sleep and then wake up again, don't expect your kid to go and say, okay, let's go and fight for one house in Banana Island. They may not even know the address of the house.
What is it in Banana Island that an American child or an European child is going to fight for?
He's going to fight for.
And
you just gave a summary of what I've been shouting. You just gave a summary of what I've been shouting on for the past 3 years. You just gave it within 5 minutes, even less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, the children we're raising here, ask your average first generation American Nigerian kid.
Yeah.
Ask them, do you want to live in Nigeria? They look at you and laugh. You're like, what are you talking about? I take my children to Nigeria almost every other year. By the time we spend 1 week, by the time we spend 7 days, they enjoy the bean pie and the running around. By the time we spend, they want to come back.
They called me. They said, no, Pastor Tola. You need my junior ring room. You know, they don't call me and say maybe they want to repair it or they want to maybe go feel here.
Maybe they are waiting for you to sign.
So maybe they are waiting for me or whatever, but I believe they are not waiting for me at all. They are not.
We just have to get our priorities right.
We have to get it right.
We want to come abroad.
Don't let us build the house. Don't let us build the house for the lizard right now. Wait.
Yeah.
When you're finished sacrificing on your children, when they've gone to college, they've gotten a job, they are well to do, then you can go and just buy a kind of vacation house there, live there. You can stay there for a month, 2 months at a time, and then you walk around, greet the neighbors, greet everybody, eat amala, eat begiri, then come back.
Yeah.
And then you come back, you go, come back, you go. Later down the road, you feel like I'm getting too sick. I'm entering towards that kind of 80-something, 90-something. Oh, sell the house off and let me just relax here and I will die and go to heaven.
And Pastor, remember, if you spend 30 years abroad, 35 years, how many people do you know again back at home?
They are all dead, or probably they are actually somewhere outside the country too.
Yes. So how many people do you know? Why are you building your life on something that is so uncertain? You're living in the abroad. It's a certainty. You're here. You can plan for your future here. So why are you
just
planning
broke my voice down like in 5 minutes. For real.
You know? So anyway, Pastor, let me go.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, hi, good evening. May I speak with Pastor Shola, please?
Pastor Shola on the line. Everybody's listening to you too.
Bless you, sir.
Thank you.
Isaiah.
Yeah. Oh, my prophet, how you doing, man?
I am very well.
All right.
Good evening. Good evening to everybody.
Yeah.
I'd like to use myself as an example.
Yeah.
I'm here in the United Kingdom.
Okay.
And I believe that there's a duty of patronage to recognize where our heritage lies. And therefore, our identity obviously has purpose. So we hold on to the fact that our heritage traditionally is from where we come from, Nigeria.
Yeah.
But I live in the United Kingdom. I was born here. And the reason why I decided to use myself as an example is because I was asked to come and do some work in Nigeria and for the government. And so I was flown in. I work as a film director and producer and in broadcast. So I was flown in, and I took that moment to spend that time because we also have home properties by my family. One of the first things I recognized is anyone from the elements of the diaspora who takes an element of knowledge back home, often you are seen as inferior. The reason is because they see you as competition and also as a threat. And as a result of that, it begins to mar your ability to be able to become productive in the very environment that you have gone back to. There was a time when there was word when we used to have the governors of Lagos and otherwise come to the UK, and they used to appeal to the professionals here and say, come back and come and develop Nigeria. We need your expertise. And a lot of us decided that, yes, we will do that. In America, in the UK, in Italy, for example, worldwide, we're recognized for the grace of professional talent, the calibers that we have developed in the medical profession, in the engineering profession, in the aerospace. You can name them and you'll find them all around you. In my time in Nigeria, I spent 2 years in Nigeria, and it was fraught with security scares and fears. It was fraught with the challenges of the inadequacies of the medical facilities that we have. Even the legal system was found wanting. I have a military background. I'm ex-military also from the UK, so I have a military background, and obviously most of my family members are either current military or ex-military. But I had found that I was having to secure myself and my family. We had to have a vehicle that was a response vehicle. So you had both sirens and lights. We sometimes had to have armed personnel. Today it could be mobile police officers. I'm telling you. And tomorrow we'd have to deploy soldiers.
Okay.
Let me be honest to say to some people that until you get in there, you would not understand it sometimes. My parents built a property, a home, in a place called Iju.
Okay.
And we chose to stay there. My wife and myself. My wife is of mixed heritage. She's half Lebanese, half Nigerian, but she's also born here in the UK. We stuck out like a sore thumb. And I remember the night when 25 armed bandits came to the area where we lived to raid, to rob. And their intentions were to rape people and to plunder them. Wow. I had security dogs in the house at the time, 2 of them. No, sorry, at that point it was only one. A Rhodesian Ridgeback. I was armed to the teeth with weapons, but I did not have guards. But there was one thing that we had. We had the power of the Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit, yeah.
He that is in you is greater than he that is in the world.
Yeah.
Now, it says that no evil will come near your dwelling place. And even if it does come, it says with your eyes would you see and you will trample over them. It is not to say that we are exempt from the everyday realities that hit the different parts of Nigeria. But it was a wake-up call to see that our country lacks the infrastructure to maintain safety for its citizens.
For its people, yeah.
we called the police because I was friends with every, DPO that you could find in the area. I was known at Area F in Naija. I'm known on the island because I worked in a domain where I was actually well known.
Yeah.
But maybe that's privilege on my part, but that was also homework on my part because I needed to make sure that we were alive. I leave home at 5 a.m. in the morning in a siren vehicle. Most times I drive by myself to get back to the island. I have gone through the likes of Oworoshoki, Ikeja, in the stab of the early wee hours of the morning, where you see robberies, gunshots, you see people being mauled, you even see police officers running in fear for their lives. Then I get on Third Mainland Bridge. It's another story. So this continued for a while. There was a time when I was hemorrhaging from bleeding, and the doctors did not know what to do with me because they did not even have my medical records, and even the most experienced of them were scared to touch me because they said, in as much as they did not have my medical history, they were not sure what to do. I was telling them, here's my GP in London. You can ring this number. They can send you this by email. I'll give you a letter of authority with my consent. These things were very strange and alien to them. And I realized that there is a lot of re-educationing and repurposing that needs to be done in Nigeria structurally as a whole. I look with complete dread the fact that we have a judiciary system, a Senate system, and a legal framework that is spanned by people who are not even modeled to be able to sit in those seats and take the helms of those authorities. These seats are bought out of patronage of friendship and relationship rather than people putting the people who genuinely have the ability to hold those offices and make the necessary implementations to be able to achieve the benefits of those offices. So you are at the mercy of people who find these positions open to them as a recourse to plundering financial capital for themselves. Meanwhile, we are dealing with damaged roads, poor lighting system. There were times when we had no water. We would have to, I used to call one of my house guys, and I'll call him, I'll say, Musa, Bakawani Yaruniba, we have to get water. You understand me? And he said, Oga, me, I will get them for you water a day. So he will go and fetch water that I'd have to pay for so that we could have not just water in the house, but I could also make sure that the dogs had water to drink. I looked at the fact that I became part of the security outfit for the environment where I lived in. I joined the Neighborhood Watches Association. I joined the CDAC when my father used to be the chairman. I wanted to understand the heartbeat of the community that I lived in. It's enough that people talk about wanting to live on the island. Yes, we have properties on the island, but you see, there's a different life that is on the mainland. My mother-in-law lives in Ikeja, so I was familiar with the territory and the terrain that I was in. I cannot have anything to do with Agberos and, Omoniles, but I interacted with them. It's going past from being a pastor to being an individual in the community that you also live in. Who is the voice in the local precinct that I lived in? I met the Oba, the Ijale of Iju himself, and the Ifako Ijaye. I got myself known to the people that I know are responsible for the heartbeat of the communities that we lived in. But then again, we would make a mark within the possibilities and the abilities that we're given. But when I looked at the fact that I come from a nation also where I was born in, where there's structure, where there's also infrastructure, there's legislation and there's governance, and with that there's accountability. I realized that if we tried to tread on those parts where we came from and where we were going, then it was fraught with dangers. My wife, for example, needed a very dire operation that they could not do. And we knew that, okay, we have got the British passport, but let's see how far we can, we can get these people, to do certain things. Now, let me not knock what we have, because over the years to where we have come, a lot of things have progressed and improved. And I would love to continue to be a wrestling voice for the nation that belongs to us. But truth be told, our home is different. I use an analogy when I tell people, there's a reason why God took Israel and gave them Canaan as their land to be in. He says, I'm taking you to a land that shall be filled with milk and honey. Now, God could have redirected Israel back to the land of Israel itself, but Canaan was the place that he had proposed for them. And I often tell people, you might be born from a particular place. It does not necessarily mean that that would remain your home. Now, while you might have relationship with where you call home, the place where you're birthed to be, where you would grow, where you would develop, where you would have economic substance, financial prowess, spiritual definition, those are the places that become home. And yes, I think we should not be deceived by the fact that those who are in the Western diaspora don't see Nigeria as home. Nigeria would always be home. But if there's a place where we have birthed our children and their orientation has become dynamic and infused with where they were born in, for example, in America or in the United Kingdom or in Italy, in Rome, wherever they may be, that becomes their home. That becomes the language that they become familiar with. That is the environment and the structure that they have come to know. And it will be unfair to cheat them by uprooting them and saying that because I am your parent, I have to take you back to Nigeria because that is where we should be. But how then do you deal with mental abuse? Because what you then do is you take advantage of these children by bringing them into a place and loading them in there because you think that that is where they belong. Well, let me tell you something. They may belong there, but after a while, there will be a revolt. There will be a voice that rises and says, I can't cope in this environment. We have known children who have run away from home because they wanted to get back. I remember when one had the passport taken and actually went and slept at the airport and said they wouldn't leave until they put them on the plane. It was so heartbreaking that someone actually paid the ticket for the child to get on the plane for them to get back to the United States. I remember that story very well. And when the parents went helter-skelter, the American embassy in Nigeria had to visit that house and remove the other children and bring them back to the United States. Wow. I think we should not disabuse or dissuade ourselves from the reality that in as much as home, Nigeria, will always remain what it should be for us. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe it's the military in me that comes out where I say, I wish we had present-day Jerry Rawlings, who took the government system and cleaned them out, who wiped out the corruption and took out the people that were in positions that were causing friction, fracas, and degrowth rather than growth in the country. But I think until we come to a place as one voice, in unity and in harmony, to speak against the very things that stop our countries from growing. Nigeria has always been a land that was flowing and still, I believe, flows with milk and honey. But somehow we have also shut our eyes and allowed our country to be ravaged by the ills that are inside of it itself. And we begin to ask ourselves that, how long shall we continually let this go? You hear some people say, oh, the place is a zoo. You hear some people say, divide us so that we can go away and they can go away. You hear some people saying that, oh, the oil belongs to us. The fishes belong to you. And the granules belong to us. The palm oil belongs to us. So we're divided and then we have lost what it means to have a focal identity that makes us one nation, makes us one voice, and gives us what we have as a home. But we should not take away from the fact that for those of us also that live outside of that continent, we have come to make a place where we are our home. It's become our abode. Some of us, or a lot of us, are going to die abroad and we're going to be buried abroad, whether they like it or not. And it is what it is, because these are places where we work, we pay taxes, we enjoy the benefits of the healthcare system, we enjoy the benefits of the legal system when there are judicial or legal matters that are pertained to us. We enjoy the roads and the lights because our monies that we use to work and pay taxes are responsible for this infrastructure and the disciplines that we have. There's this adage that they say, and unfortunately, while it may sound hard, our country is plagued with disarray and abuse. We can only continually pray and only continually influence, but it saddens me that those of us that can make a huge, great potential influence in that land are suffocated, are held back because cabals and powers that be will ensure that we do not do these things. So my plea in most cases is that while we can do, or we should try to continue to do what it is that we can do for our home, our homeland, we should not forget that the reasons also why you are in the places where you are now that you call home is because that is where God has made your Jerusalem. That is where he has made your citadel. That is where he has called your defining place. That is where he has made your threshing ground. That is where he has made your fountain and your harvest point. And we cannot ignore the fact that he's taken his grace and his might. But the greater place, home, is the place that we look forward to, where he says that in my Father's house there are many mansions.
That's our home.
God,
that's our home, like
prepare a place for you. That is the home that I look forward to. And eternally on earth, while I am here, I'm only a sojourner because I have been given a work to do. And until that work is completely exhausted out of me, then I know it's time to go.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, my prophet. Thank you very much for this very intelligent contribution. God bless you. Thank you.
Bless you, sir.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there is this number. I think if this person didn't call back, I'm going to have to call this number. This person called many times. I'm calling you right now. Please pick up the number, please, because I want you to make your contribution. This 663 630 398 2543. You know, you have called several times. That person called several times. Hello.
Hello, Pastor.
Hello, man. You have called several times, so that's why I'm calling you back. I want you to make your contribution.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. Thanks for the privilege.
All right.
Okay. I kind of appreciate your show, and I kind of appreciate the topic of today.
Yes.
And I just have one thing to chip in.
Okay.
The thing is that somebody told me of a man, 70 years old man that has spent like 35 years in America, and went back to Nigeria to settle down, and lo and behold, he had everything in place in Nigeria. But he went this day, on a Friday, his wife went to night vigil in the church, and he went to a cold club or something like that. So on that back from a cold club around maybe like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. like that, when he got back to his house, he was robbed. And like this, what we call this, hired assassin were waiting for him. When he was killed, the bottom line is that he was killed, but you know. So my own thing about the moving back to Nigeria is that I don't think it's safe. Nigeria want the lack security. No. So like you can't just go back. It's like you've worked all your life in America or UK or whatever, and you want to go back home to settle down. I will not advise people. Like I will not advise anybody. The only thing, just like you said, you can have one can have a little home in Nigeria, just go there for vacation, come back. I believe once you're in that I mean, this is your home. So I just want to like, I mean, saying having the opportunity to keep it, I mean, to say something is just like, just to express your point.
Yeah.
So
thank you very much. God bless you, man. I really appreciate that. God bless you. Okay. So that's it. We are not condemning Nigeria. We are not saying Nigeria is not a good country or Nigeria will be good. I'm not saying that. My point is that you lived in a different country for a long time. Your mindset will have changed. The way you perceive things will have changed. For you to now walk and be able to fit into the system of Nigeria, it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be a little challenging. It's going to be a little challenging, and that's why I'm saying that be careful. This is not like a law. This is just an advice. Going to Nigeria, relocating to Nigeria, you're going to try it, and then you yourself, you're going to see it the way it is. You've lived so long here, you fit into this system. This system is what you have known for a long time. You've known this system for a long time. You're secure here. There is no problem in going to Nigeria. But by the time the coronavirus lockdown is over, I'm going to pick my bag and go to Nigeria. Visit people, see my dad, check out my brothers and sister, and all that. Nigeria is going to be great, but I really don't think it's this generation at all. We need a change of mindset. Our young people must disconnect from get rich quick. Get rich quick will kill a lot of us. Our young ladies must actually get to disconnect from making money through aristo, prostitution, sleeping with men all around the place. We have to know that we are better than that. The boys must know that they're better than that. And sometimes you look at it, it's not really their fault. It's just because there is nothing for them to do. No jobs, no nothing for them to go and apply to. Even if they apply to a company for job, the CEO wants to sleep with them before giving them any job. The gate man wants to sleep with them before allowing them to go and see the manager. The secretary wants to sleep with them before allowing them to go to see the manager. And you begin to see all of this stuff, and at the end of the day, that's what they have chosen. Now it's easy to make money through prostitution. Just go on Island Avenue, stay there, looking beautiful. They pick you up, they have sex with you, they let you go, they give you money. And the boys, they go and do 419, they carry laptops all around the place. The good ones are doing comedy. The good ones are actually into the music world. The good ones are actually acting movies. And they're making comedy, they're making all of these short movies and posting it on YouTube, making a whole lot of money from them. We need a different mind. We need people to vote in a good president. The leadership must change. If the leadership remains the same, the country will remain the same. I'm sorry, I'm not picking up any call anymore. I'm sorry. No more calls for today. We have to work. We have to work tirelessly to change all these things around. God Almighty bless us. In Jesus' name. May we live to see a better Nigeria. And then may we live to see our children's children. May you live to enjoy the fruit of your labor. In Jesus' name. All right?
Just to say thank you, Baba. Hallelujah. Amen.
I want you to enjoy this music before you go. Don't go nowhere. I enjoy this music.
Ẹ ṣé Elédùmarè ọba ṣèkọmákù akọmátìkà lẹ́yìn aláàánú jùlọ. Mo dúpẹ́ pé mo rí oore ọ̀fẹ́ àti àánú gbà lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ o. Àní bẹ́ẹ̀nìyàn ti pọ̀ tó nílé ayé. Bẹ́ẹ̀nìyàn ti pọ̀ tó nílé ayé o. Bẹ́ẹ̀nìyàn ti pọ̀ tó nílé ayé. Níṣe lẹ̀ ń rántí mi ní ìgbà gbogbo. Ẹ ṣé o. Ẹ ṣọ̀dá yìí o. Ẹ ṣọ̀dá yìí dúpẹ́. Ènìyàn ti pọ̀ tó nílé ayé. Ẹ rántí mi. Tó bá wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀, èmi àní Jésù lógo. Èmi àní Jésù lógo. Torí pé ìpè tó pé mi, ìpè ọlá ni. Èmi àní Jésù lógo. Èmi àní Jésù lógo. Èmi àní Jésù lógo. Ìpè tó pé mi, ìpè ọlá ni. Èmi àní Jésù lógo. Ó lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ láyé mi. Orógó rẹ̀ láyé mi. Láti ìgbà tó ti pè mí létí mọ̀ tó tún ṣe mí lógo. Mo rọ̀wọ́ rẹ̀ láyé mi. Èmi àní bàbá o. Èmi àní Jésù lógo. Ògo. Èmi àní Jésù lógo. Àní Jésù mi lógo. Ìpè tó pè mí. Ìpè ọlá mà ní. Èmi àní Jésù lógo. Ọpẹ́ yẹ o. Bàbá. Ọpẹ́ yẹ o. Ògo. Ọpẹ́ yẹ o. Bàbá. ló máa jẹ ọmọ elétùmarè aṣọre kárí ayé ó ṣọre fọba ó